Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is July 13, 2019. Here to give you all the news according to the charts and give you the most reliable and accurate information pertaining to price movement forecasts in the cryptocurrency space. If this is your first time come to our channel, definitely make sure before you go that you hit on that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you become notified of when we upload this accurate information. And as well, go ahead and like and share the content because we definitely want to let everyone know that you're also able to predict price movement without causing confusion. And on the side note, make sure you check us out at our website, HueFinancial.com. We got other pertinent cryptocurrency news articles at the Hue Financial Daily. And if you want more of our own personal analysis, you definitely need to sign up, become a member, so you can get the access to the top 10 cryptocurrencies paired against Bitcoin, and as well as any other cryptocurrency that we see as viable news information that you all need to see prior to anyone else seeing it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to talk about this article here on the left side of my screen, talking about Ethereum paired against the dollar and how the market and how individuals displace too many indicators that causes a lot of confusion for the average person. You can tell here by the title that this particular individual is looking for Ethereum to not climb above $300 anytime soon. Now, when you look at the price chart, is mass confusion going on, and already you can see that 4,309 people have already seen this article. And when you look at the price chart, make this bigger. When you look at the price chart, you can still see here that the market is indicating to him nothing but confusion. You cannot distinguish between what direction Ethereum is going to be going. He has support, resistance line, downtrend lines, EMA averages all across the price table. He has volume, RSI. All these things are just plotted on this price chart, and you're not in a better position with all these indicators on the chart. So again, that's why it's important to make sure that you keep it simple by utilizing only the price bars and volume of which we possess. All right. So now he starts out this article with Ethereum remains in a strong downtrend after the recent sell-off pressure. This is expected to continue towards our $231 price target. Okay. So now let's get into some of this technical analysis he utilizes. He already starts off with a hypothetical question. If two simple letters, one questionable word, if the 50 EMA crosses below the 200 EMA, so you already got to be on the lookout for that to happen on the 4-hour time frame. So if that plays out, then it's very bearish development, and then we might. So even if that comes and plays out exactly to what he stated, it's not a guarantee. You still might see the price decline sharply. So far, this downtrend remains intact, and there is no hope of a reversal until the price succeeds in breaking past the trend line resistance. So first thing you got to do is, if the 50-day crosses below the 200-day on a 4-hour time frame, already that's confusing. You got to look for that first, and even if that plays out, you still might see. So it's not a guarantee that the price will continue to decline. And then you have to look out for a reversal, and that's not going to happen until the price succeeds in breaking past the trend line resistance area. So those two things, and then you got to look at the RSI, which is relative strength index. So the RSI, according to this individual, is recovering from oversold territory, but we have to remember that the RSI is just a consequence of the price action and not the other way around. So why are you utilizing the RSI? If it's not going to benefit you, don't use it. In other words, the price could. So we have if, might, could. The price could continue to decline even if its RSI bottoms out, and it could again keep on rising. So it can decline and it could rise even if the RSI tops out. So what's the point of using this indicator? it doesn't benefit you in either way. In one sentence, he literally stated that the RSI can decline, meaning that price can decline even if the RSI bottoms out, and then it could keep rising if the RSI tops out. So what's the point? None of these indicators, and not even the lines on a chart, should be interpreted as just that. So why do you have it on your chart? If you can't utilize these indicators, then why are you using it? Get rid of it. Just use the price bars and the volume as your gauge to determine where prices are likely to go. And then he goes on with the if once again. If that is the case, there might be significant further downside to follow. First, in the form of a big crash, and then a slow bleed downtrend. And then he goes right here. Conditions are right for that crash at the moment as Bitcoin. So we got to look at EMA on the 4-hour time frame. We got to look at RSI, and then you tell me that RSI can still decline even if it bottoms out, or it can continue to move higher if it tops out. And then I got an if that there might be further downside movement if the conditions are right for Bitcoin and the USD. So I got to look at a Bitcoin chart in order to determine whether or not Ethereum is going to continue to move to the downside. And that's only going to happen if I see Bitcoin cross below the 21-day EMA. All of this is simple confusion in the market. We're here to show you that precisely that it doesn't matter by how many indicators you have. People just try to use these technical indicators to show you their intellectual ability as if they have something better that you don't have. The more indicators you see on anyone's chart, the less knowledgeable they are in market direction and market prediction. Okay, I'm telling you that now. The more indicators you have on a person's price chart, the less knowing they are in which direction the market is going to play out. That's why they give you these hypothetical words as if, could, might, probably. It could go either way. Those type of individuals you want to steer away from because they don't know what way the market is going to go. So for us, we're going to show you precisely what Ethereum is expected to do without causing you any confusion. You can take a look right here on our price chart that the weakness in Ethereum will continue, especially if it breaks this ascending line. That's all you needed to know. The market so far is still trending in this upward direction because it is still trading above this ascending line. So the market overall is strong. But in the intermediary, you can tell that weakness is dominating this coin. So don't expect that the market is dramatically stronger than what some people may anticipate. The last time we did our video for Ethereum was on July 1st. Okay. And you can tell even then we were expecting the market in Ethereum to continue to move here between our green profit area, and has been doing just that. And we even said in our video on July 1st, go back and check it out, that 260 can be support. So again, we would have took profit right here on the 11th of July, which would have been about 10.41% profit. Simple and easy. All right. So let me go ahead and push this back down because the market in Ethereum is still anticipated to move lower. We took a couple of days in Ethereum to where we were trading in the red, but understand that you don't take a loss until you exit out a position. And that's why we don't utilize stop losses in the market. All right. So now let's switch it over to a weekly time frame real quick. And you can still tell on the weekly time frame that Ethereum is still weak. The only positive thing for this currency is that it is trending above our ascending line. That's it. If we break below our ascending line, which we're anticipating it to happen, then the market is going to hit that $240 price, maybe even lower than that. Okay, so even here, looking on the weekly time frame, Ethereum is not showing itself as a buy. It is definitely giving us a lot of weakness. We're still looking for it to move to the downside, of which we're going to keep our price target on going. We just took a couple of take profits off the market at that 260. But we're going to leave a little bit more on the table just to nibble on, just to see how low the market in Ethereum really will go. 250, maybe even around $240 is that place of support that the market in Ethereum can find prior to another resumption to higher prices. Okay, so right now 260 is still maintaining itself as a good support area, but the weakness is still dominating this coin thus far. We haven't seen a change occur just yet, so we're still seeing the market anticipation movement lower. There you go. Simple, easy to understand, simple to see, and as well, we're not here to cause you any confusion. Make sure you guys go ahead and continue to like and share these videos. Check us out at our website. I'm telling you, if you guys want to have more of this pertinent and reliable and accurate information, go to our website, HueFinancial.com. Make sure y'all maintain your profitability, and I will talk to you all later.